Chris, what time is it?
It's time for the pursuit of plastic. All right, action figure enthusiasts and toy hunters out there, it's time for the pursuit of plastic. First up today, McFarlane. He's always in the news for us. He revealed his first New York Comic Con exclusive, which is based on his year 2 comic that he did with DC for Batman. So this figure, I woke up at 6 a.m. the other morning to try to get the signed edition. I missed it because of link issues as usual, but I did get the regular version. That is also sold out at this point. They were both offered on Target, but I'm sure they'll be offered in probably in limited edition in stores and also at the show. So if you've missed it, look forward to it. It's got it's a long box, like as if it's a vehicle, but it's only because of his cape is so long.
Yeah,
and you know how McFarlane draws like Spawn capes and the Batman cape, and it's a nice touch for that figure.
I think he just probably was like, "Oh, I already drew this cape. Spawn, you can have this cape too." But whatever, that works for me.
Hey, me too. Me too. And then also today we got our first look at the Princess Bride figures. We did talk about that it was announced previously, but we got to look at them. They look great. And then pre-orders coming next week.
Yeah, they really do. So that's pretty awesome as well. He's at the top of his game right now.
He is.
30 years in or 20 years in. 30
right?
Probably, right?
Honestly, man, he brought us into this world of collecting. And
he molded us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guided us.
Exactly.
He made us who we are today. So taught us what real collecting is.
Not George Lucas. It was Todd McFarlane.
Right. George Lucas taught us how to buy action figures.
Yeah.
And love them about every property that we ever loved. Represent with your 3D art.
Just wait till he gets Star Wars, you know?
Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine. I'd have to probably just stop at that point. Next up, we have another HasLab campaign out there for you Transformers fans. Victory Saber is coming, and I'm not really too keen. I'm not keen, but not really too sure who this is because I'm not a huge Transformers fan. But Victory Saber includes the following: 1-inch Brain of Courage Brainmaster figure, 5-inch Autobot Saber figure, 8.5-inch V-Star Jet, 7.5-inch Victory Leo figure, and a Sword of Justice accessory. It says, if you're unfamiliar, which I am, he's a supreme Autobot leader in the anime fight Super Robot Lifeform Transformers Victory.
So this is like a deep cut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, whatever. Sure. Cool.
Yeah, this is like straight from Japan Transformer figure right here.
Yeah, I mean, hey, and if this is your thing, like that's fine. It's a lot cheaper than their normal HasLab entries, and maybe that's why. It's already halfway at its target, and what did it drop today or something?
Recently, yeah.
Yeah, so
recently.
Very
cool. I wish like some of the other stuff was more decently priced.
It's hard, man, because it's like you see that Galactus and it is a chunk, but it's also like with the Silver Surfer and the different heads, and it's just like I kick myself every single day. I wake up and I kick myself because I didn't get that Jabba's sail barge. It's the stupidest thing, you know?
Oh man, even what was the most recent thing too?
Razor Crest.
The Razor Crest, that was amazing. Just Unicron, they're
just so expensive.
They are,
but then they're worth it. Like if you were to flip that, even opened, whoo, jeez. If you can put up the upfront, yeah.
How much do you think that Rancor is going to be? 400, like Galactus?
Oh yeah,
probably like that, right? I would imagine. We better get a Rancor Keeper.
Yep.
We better get an Ula. We better get all these.
Probably
figures.
Get a cage. You know what I mean? They'll probably have chains. That they know. They know.
They do. They do.
Anyway.
Waking up this morning was an interesting surprise in my social media feed. But
yeah.
Looks like Ninja Turtles are crossing over once again with another property, and I would never have guessed Cobra Kai, even though I should have probably guessed that. But interesting enough here that these 2-packs are going to be hitting us from Playmate Toys.
Yeah, this is something I would never buy, but it exists, and it's very weird and good for them. You know, someone's out there picking them up right now and laughing and good, whatever.
Exactly.
I embrace the weirdness. I guess that's all that matters.
Exactly. If you want that stuff and you're a Cobra Kai fan, there's not that much stuff out there for that level of collecting.
Right.
So
exactly.
This is a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ninja Turtles, NECA has been doing a great job with all of their Ninja Turtle license. Amazing figures out there. But next up is Yosagi Yojimbo, and that will be probably a buy for me if I can find it.
Yeah, hopefully it's not. Well, here's the thing, and you know, we've been long time NECA collectors, is that even if you don't get it under first wraps, usually you're gonna get it again and in a 2-pack, in a 3-pack. You know what I mean? They do at least do something like that. So yeah, it might be a little bit hard to get, but I think you'll be okay and end up finding it.
Absolutely. Next up, the Nacelle company. What an amazing idea here, that these are the people that put out the toys that made us, right?
Yep.
The company behind that,
Yep.
Movies that made us. If you guys haven't watched those shows on Netflix, go now, check it out. But they recently acquired the Silverhawks license, and they're going to be making that show. Now we're going to be looking at a Power Lords series coming really soon, and they're bringing back another vintage property for who knows what. It's going to be a ton of stuff, from collectibles, a new show, who knows, man. But I think that this is awesome. What is old is new again.
Well, here's the thing, though. In that article that you released, 4 Horsemen took them on and failed to resurrect this license. The Kickstarter went below goal.
I remember that. That's right.
If 4 Horsemen can't do it, the only thing that I could say differently is that maybe these guys will do it at a much lower price point. You know what I mean? And maybe that will help. But like, I don't even know who the hell these people are personally. So cool for you who know, but like, I don't know.
I think the scope has changed in the last 6-7 years as well, as far as collecting and what people want to bring back. So I think this will do better than it probably did then, especially with things like Silverhawks coming back and now Motu back in the headlines, and people are just all ramped up about redoing vintage stuff. So fingers crossed. I think this is ambitious, but like you said, if 4 Horsemen couldn't do it,
yeah,
we'll see.
Bring me back mask toys, dude. Like, talk to me what I really want.
I think you need to talk about Hasbro with that.
I know.
But speaking of 4 Horsemen, prepare to be broke, because Cosmic Legions was teased by the greatest toy makers of all time. Recently, they've been doing Mythic Legions. What a wonderful line of
for a while, right? 10 years.
Very long time.
I mean, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I was in New York when I got that first Kickstarter.
I
remember, and they've done second one. They've done multiple lines since then, so it's a very ambitious line. A lot of great figures, very highly collectible, and it's their own IP. So now they're taking it to space. So we've got some really neat teases this week, and September 10th. Excuse me, September 10th. In 3 days, we'll get the full reveal of this, and when you get your collective hands on the 4 Horsemen's latest series of action figures.
Yeah, I am so pumped, and I don't even know how to, properly contain my excitement for this and tell my wife that we're going to be missing a lot of money in the next couple months. Because it's just, if you're a 4 Horsemen fan, the last couple months have hit you hard with the game, and then, the Kickstarter for the toys plus the game, and now this. It's hard, bro.
What I do like, though, is most of the time when they release a wave, that wave is at most $300 for all the figures, $200-$300. So for somebody who stopped collecting high quality toys, hot toys and stuff like that, I used to drop that money on one toy.
Right.
For this, It's a balance, and you and I are collectors, so we understand that. And I think that the Four Horsemen do a good job spreading their stuff out. Yes, it's very like let's go, but they do give you some breathing time between their stuff because they do want you to buy everything if you can. So
yeah,
I also these interchange pieces, which is an amazing thing too, which these days, as far as collectability, customization, and things like that, that if you're really into photography, that's where it's at. Just building neat characters and stuff like that.
Right. And plus, in the world of 3D printers, a lot of people exclusively make money off of Four Horsemen and in the Mythic Legions line with new head sculpts and weapons, etc. Like now you're going to open that up and include space, and then potentially I can take these weapons and throw them on Boba Fett and blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh God. Oh God. Can I make my own line of, what's my favorite? Omega Men? Like,
right.
Is this happening? Do I kit bash an Omega Men line? So that's where my mind goes to. Space Ghost, like finally, like it's gonna be rough, man.
The real Space Ghost.
Exactly. So anywho, where can you find us?
We are at a little website called DFATentertainment.com. Lots of great shows on the DFAT Entertainment podcast. Also check us out on don'tforgettotowel.com, the place where it all started. We've been doing this show 207 episodes since 2015. Yeah. So check us out. Check out the other shows on the DFAT Entertainment Network.
Exactly. So thanks everyone for sticking with us for 207 episodes. We appreciate everyone coming in. We've left the link in there for the Kickstarter campaigns, as we always do. Like I said, and Fairy will be dropping on the 15th. So please be one of the first people to pledge. See another DFAT Comics release come to life. And this is Casey saying, go read some more comics.
And this is Chris saying, don't forget a towel.
DFAT Entertainment.